under the rug. You know, once again, I'm not trying to start problems with the Mr. Wizards, and you know, I've had other members in the NRS community mentioned to me that I should ask things a little bit more nicer. So I had addressed them on Twitter in a very, what I thought to be professional level, and got no responses. Also, just for you guys out there, I don't know if things are going to happen today. I had approached Justin Wong, Ricky Ortiz, and a couple of these other top Capcom players about coming onto the show. They're going to speak with their management and hopefully get back to me. And if they do, you know, like I said, I'd like to get these guys on the show, as well as Sherry Jennings. I approached this Marn guy. I don't know. I mean, I approached him. I got an answer, and then never got an answer ever again. You know, I'd like to get Flo on. You know, I reached out to all these guys. I don't know if it's because they
PR Balrog.
PR Balrog, yes. They're interested in. Some of them are interested in coming in. Some are kind of half on the bus and half off the bus, or whatever, half on the fence. You know, I really want to pick their brains. This isn't. You know, I don't know if people, you know, a lot of people have spread the word that I'm fucking this evil person. And I've even tweeted it out there. I think I've been fair to every guest that's ever been on this show. I've never put somebody in a position where they feel that I've negatively impacted them. You know, I've always tried to bring out the best in this community. I know everybody wants me to be more evil at times, and trust me, you know, I tell you this and I tell it to you not lightly. There is that side of me. You don't, you know, I'm going to sound like the Hulk now. You won't like me when I'm mad. Because
Hulk smash?
Hulk do more than, JamessMK do much more than smash. I'm sorry, Limbo Dog. I ruined your image of being a piece of shit. Now people like you. That's my mistake. But one of the things I want to just quickly run into, AGE Knives, many months ago had, I believe his house had burnt down.
Yeah.
And the MK community, the fighting game community as a whole, had basically band together to try and help him out. He has put this video together, which I want to play right now for everybody that's here. Just so you know that it's not just MK or Capcom or KOF, that the FGC actually united to help another member, and with that, he actually sent this back. So I'm going to play this quick. Hold on.
Hey everyone, AG Knives here. As many of you know, my family had some pretty unfortunate things happen to us last December. My mom's house burned down and she lost everything in the fire. There were some problems with the insurance and all of that. The story has been posted on LiveJournal and been shared by a lot of the major media outlets that you guys use, such as the Vet Hubs, SRK, and all that stuff. But all that's old news now. Thanks to all of you. I presented my situation to the community and I set up a donation drive through my PayPal, and the response was if I try to describe it, I would fall short of what it really was. It's ineffable how great everyone's response to it was, how much caring I got from all over the place. You know, people who I've never heard of, from places that I've never heard of, reaching out and saying, hey, I hope everything is okay, and, you know, words of encouragement to my little sister and telling her that everything is going to be okay, and donations coming in from all over the world. And it was really moving. It was very touching, and I cannot even begin to express my gratitude to all of you. My family's not here for them to even try, but they're so infinitely grateful for everything. This experience has really showed me that I'm truly part of something bigger. I'm truly part of the C and fighting game community. This truly is a community. It's not just a group of people. You know, you go to a sporting event and there's thousands of people with the same interests, and none of them ever talk to each other, and none of them ever even probably wouldn't care to know what their neighbor in the following seat has to say or what problems they're going through. Many of you guys watch me on stream and you feel like you know me in a way because we've interacted through our common interests, and you've really showed that you want to be part of this great big family that is the community of fighting game community. And it's not just the Marvel players, and it's not just the Street Fighter players. It's people who play all kinds of game, and it even bled out to other things. I really want to show to the people that have their skepticisms about how negative, you know, the fighting game community may be, you know, how full of hate and scumbaggish people, excuse the phrase, but it's really more than that. I think that my situation has really proven how much gold there is in here regarding the quality of people and all those things. Again, I'm infinitely grateful for everything that you guys did. I hope that there isn't someone else who goes through a tragedy like this in order for you guys to prove all the skepticism's wrong again. But should the time come, I'm sure that everyone will be more than willing to help. Thank you again, and see you guys in the next tournament.
Damn, that music on that video, man, it makes me all mushy and stuff.
Now, look, you know, and I've seen people, hey, Limbo Dog, I know you want your stripper fund and all that shit. You know, I definitely, you know, it's the point that, you know, this community did that with no need for the possibility of their game being somewhere. I don't personally know Knives. I donated, you know. To lose everything, it sucks, you know, and we can sit here, and I'm not trying to give you a Sally Struthers moment, but you know, you're not going to see no little Spanish girl in the background walking around fucking starving behind me or nothing. But the fact of the matter is, this community proved by doing what they did that even if you don't know the person, you will reach out to the person. Yes, the reason I say Spanish girl is because there's that one dude, that Christian network, and I'm not going to really harp on it, but they got that same Spanish girl going for every show. And they basically tell her, here, read this Bible and we'll give you some food. But the point is, this community did something to help somebody who lost everything. Knives, you know, I didn't know him, you know, and everybody says, you know, fucking, oh, well, you know, I mean, I see in the thing, didn't they have insurance, didn't they have this? It doesn't matter. All right, sorry. I'm sorry for Spanish meaning from Spain. I meant to say a Central American child who was starving in the background. But this is a good part of the community. Where you'll walk. No, my wife ain't walking by. Unfortunately, guys, she's working. So my Hispanic girl is not starving in the background. But, you know, it's a good thing to see that this community as a whole actually bonded together to help somebody that, let's be quite honest, 90% of you might not even know them. I'm not into Spanish trannies. Sorry, my face sucks. That's like, you know, not my cup of tea. But, you know, I see the joking and the trolling and all that shit, and that's fine, you know. But the guy's genuinely thanking you for helping him, anybody that's helped him. And I know half the guys that have probably trolled in here actually donated. So, you know what, you can talk all troll all you want, but reality is you all helped him out. And that's his way of saying thank you. And that's it. He's a good dude. On to other bigger and better things. The donation thing, I see people coming up saying that, you know, nothing's been posted yet. I'm not going to accuse. I'm not going to say that they've done anything shady. I'm just going to say shit fucked up. I had a conversation with a particular person who, I'm not going to mention their names, but I'm not fond of them, and if they do hear this, they'll know I'm talking about them. They should smoke more weed. I heard they stopped. But, you know, I was once again accused at Win a Brawl of speaking out of place.
What?
Yeah, I didn't mention it to you. I speak out of place because I don't speak with knowledge, therefore I should not speak. I made it clear to a lot of people, tell them to stay away from me. I will say this. If there was ever somebody I wanted to smack the piss and shit out of at that moment, it was him. When alcohol talks, people get beer muscles and beer mouths. But the fact is, say the name. I'm getting messages. Want me to say the name? Let's just say this. He looks Jamaican, but he's not. He might be. I don't know. But, you know, I'm just going to say commentators should stick to what they're good at, and that's commentate. The fact that they consistently rant and rave on me, telling me what I can and can't say, they need to shut the fuck up. Hold on. I'm being messaged that fast. That was pretty fast. Let's see. Alright, I was told at this point I should just say it. Ski Sonic needs to shut his fucking mouth. Don't approach me. Don't talk to me. Don't address me. If you see me, walk the other fucking way. I've heard some people turn around and tell me you're a nice guy. I heard that was before you stopped smoking weed. Maybe you should start smoking fucking weed again. Because you come off like a pompous prick motherfucker that should be on that show, A Different World, or whatever the hell that show was after the Cosbys. Do not approach me ever again and even say hello to me. Alright? You talk down to me as if I was some piece of shit and I bit my fucking tongue. Alright, who the fuck are you? You're a goddamn commentator who sucks the dick of SRK and the Evo guys, trying to portray yourself as something different. You kiss your ass up a fucking ladder, and now you want to turn around and come and preach to me. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, don't even say hello to me. If you see me in a fucking crowd or if you see me at a tournament. Because you know what? I'll tell you this right now. I did the high road. Every time at Win a Brawl where I walked and I saw you, I walked away. Why? Because I had 4 fantasies go through my head and replay. 1, me hitting you in the jaw, you hitting the floor, and the cops taking me away. 2, me hitting you in the head so fucking hard that you go into a fucking convulsion on the floor and die, and again I get taken away in cuffs. And the 3rd one, me just punching you in the eye and you standing there in front of every motherfucker crying, and me having to get taken away again. The 4th one was a little bit better. I just kicked you in the chest, you fell to the floor going, what was that for? And I told you to go fuck your mother. But that was the 4th one. That one didn't end with the fucking police, so I had to let that one at least play out in my head. Do not turn around to me and dictate to me, and I don't give a shit who you are in this community. Alright? You're not me. You don't go in my head. You don't try to play games with me. You don't tell me what's wrong and right based off of what you think is wrong and right. Now again, here we go. More messages. Alright. Now. Alright. I'm not going to beat him up. I am not condoning violence. I'm just saying things that went over in my head. I guess that's the little bit of the immature side of me that kicks in from time to time. But just do yourself a favor. If you see me, this is right now, this moment on my show. If you ever want to say hello to me, hello Ski Sonic, go fuck yourself and get away from me. Done. Done. That is our last hello, our communication, any way we got to talk. I don't give a shit if SRK decides to ban me. By the way, I'm JamessMK on there. Ban me. You can all go fuck yourselves. I'm not here to turn around and kiss anybody's ass in the FGC. I've seen guys that win a brawl, and Big E is a great fucking guy. He runs a great tournament. But I've seen people at this fucking tournament that have turned around. They walk with their head high in the air like they're somebody fucking special. You're nothing. You're a goddamn game player. That's all you do. You play fucking video games. Most of them are uneducated. Most of them act like they're tough niggas from the street. When meanwhile, your ass was a homeschooled motherfucker that ain't done nothing and never got into a fight in your life. Don't come off on me as if you're somebody fucking tough. Just be you, for Christ's sake. Nobody's going to go, oh man, he's such a nice guy. They don't care. But when you act like you're a fucking somebody, then you better be somebody. You better fucking be somebody. Because if you aren't somebody, I'm going to expose it. Nah, I'm not exposing Fnatic. I have no, you know what, to be honest, guys, I got no problem with Fnatic. Fnatic was nice to me.
Yeah, we like Fnatic.
Fnatic was nice to me. Any problems Fnatic got with other people, he got problems with other people. But Ski Sonic, stay the fuck away from me. Really. While I'm on the subject, no, I don't hate Jeb Bailey. I've gotten emails, oh my God, you let Jeb Bailey get away with it. No, Jeb Bailey was legit. He talked to me. Yeah, he made a little wise-ass comment, that my numbers went up because of him, and maybe they did. I thank you. Thank you, Jeb Bailey, for making my numbers go up.
But he had the balls to come on here and talk.
But you know what? I give him the respect. He came on the show. He said what he wanted to say. He did it in a diplomatic way. It wasn't a fuck, cunt, cock fucking moment. I mean, he did say, oh, wait, mother effer. But, hey, you don't want to curse even though deep down you could say it. But at the end of the day, I can see through people. You curse. And it's cool. I like curses. Fuck, cunt, cock, scumbag. They're great words. They get their meaning across. When you use them, it's telling somebody to back the fuck up. All right? But when you call somebody a mother effer, I'm sorry. I'd laugh. That don't make me back up. That makes me be more aggressive. I've bit my tongue because of the pneumonia. And I spoke to some people who said, nah, this person's cool. All right, fine. Actually, Limbo Dog, fucking, I can't have an ashtray mouth no more when I haven't smoked for 2 weeks, so go fuck yourself. I know you want to fuck my wife, but it's never going to happen. So go home tonight, or when this show's off, go to XNXN or XXXvideos.com and go and turn around and jerk off to your little porn, because that's the closest you're going to get. But, it's the point that the way I approached him in the beginning, I approached him, in my opinion, diplomatically, and said, look, I disagree with you. I even said my approach on Twitter was a little too strong. The words were a little mean. But rather than just accept that, he's one of those guys that's got to fucking drill it. And I said, you know what? Now I don't take back shit. You can go fuck your mother's cunt. I'm not going to turn around and let some little pissant, 150-pound, dread-wearing motherfucker drinking a beer talk shit to me. And I just walked away. Why did I just walk away? Because I'm supposed to be a peaceful person, and I'm supposed to be the adult. Well, guess what? I'm not going to be the adult much longer, people. So for all you people, and I know there was somebody out there that said they're going to go to, I think it was PAX, and they were going to fight me. If anybody wants to go to that level, I've already stated it. Please, please do it. I don't even care if you hit me from behind. You just better make sure if you hit me from behind, you knock me out or kill me. Because if there's the ability to get up, I swear to God, I'll bite your jugular. And that's enough of that. I don't want to fucking turn this into a rant on and a pick on Ski Sonic Day. But motherfuckers that are in a position of some sort of authority, use the authority in a diplomatic way. Be smart, you know. And I'm gonna preach now. I'm gonna be the preacher to the Justin Wongs, the PR Balrogs, the Sherry Jennings, the Perfect Legends, the CD Juniors, the S-Blades, all the players in all these game communities, the M2 Wtih Dave or whatever his name is from Smash Brothers. It's one of the top Smash Brothers.
Oh, Mewtwo.
Yeah, you guys are in a position to be leaders of this. Wtih Dave, yes, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to, and yes, Sherry Jennings too, because you know what? As much as everybody wants to say it, she's a face of the Capcom community. These people are in positions not to look down upon the peasants, but to try and elevate this community to something that it's not, which is right now realistic. It's a fucking smorgasbord of fake motherfuckers who you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing any of the people I have just mentioned of being this. I'm just saying, you know, you have the ability, address that person that in your eyes, you might look at them as a nobody. You know, some kid that came to a tournament his first time, I don't know, maybe he saw, I'm going to make something up now. Maybe he saw Sherry Jennings on stream and goes, oh my God, she's beautiful and she plays Street Fighter. I want to go meet her someday. And he goes and he meets her. How does it feel for that kid to go meet her? And she's like, oh, get the fuck out of here, you little peckerhead. You know, Justin Wong is a cool guy, but Justin Wong is surrounded by scumbags. And I'm not going to mention those names, but I'll tell you this right now. Alright, and I wasn't going to mention this at Winter Brawl. Next time I'm having a conversation with somebody, and they want to turn around and they want to act as if they're, I don't know, P. Diddy's umbrella holder, do not turn around to me and try to take a person that I am in the midst of a conversation with as if you're some super rap star. You're a fucking video game player. And you got to understand, a video game player is a nobody, a nothing. You make your couple of dollars, your 5-digit salaries a year. 5-digit salaries a year, and you're going to turn around and you're going to act as if you're some kind of superstar billionaire and you're going to start grabbing girls, you know. Ski Sonic, no. The reason I'm not going to call you is because you irked me so much that fucking day. I would have given you any time of day, but you didn't handle it in a diplomatic way. You handled it like you fucking were talking down to some pissant. So I don't need to fucking talk to you. I don't need to talk to anybody at SRK. That goes for Keats. You can stick your UGFT up your UGF ass. Alright? I'm not going to support any tournament that is talked down to me. Now it's my turn to talk down to motherfuckers. That's what this comes down to. Alright? Everybody puts themselves in a high fucking position of authority. You ain't shit. Ski Sonic might be a nice guy, but he wasn't to me. He wasn't to me. So I don't give a shit about what the TV Ski Sonic and the real Ski Sonic means shit to me. This is me. If you meet me at the tournament, you're going to go, wow, he doesn't go around cursing as much as he does because he's not mad. But the fact of the matter is, what you see here is what you get there. Okay? So why I have to be talked down to, I don't know. All of a sudden, I need to be educated. I'm stupid. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have a super-duper education. I do got a culinary degree. I'm also certified in about fucking 90 different pieces of fucking equipment from Cisco. I'm a Cisco business partner, a Microsoft business partner. What else? I'm certified with Avaya. I'm certified with about 30 other different patented organizations that are actually patent pending technologies. But I'm just some fucking ignorant guy that comes on here and curses. You know, that's the part of this community that has to change. These people that think they're holier than thou need to get ripped the fuck off their crosses, thrown on the ground, and say you're no different than the kid that's come to his tournament for a first time. Natus, can you take over for a little bit? I'm gonna get. I'm gonna.
You gotta get everything set up.
I'm gonna get. Yeah, I gotta get some air a little for a second. So.
All right, guys. Yeah, you guys heard what James had to say there. As you can see, the man is a little pissed off over here. He's got every right to be. I sure as hell don't blame him. Secondly, we're gonna have Ronaldo come on shortly as soon as James comes back. I'd like to give a shout out real quick. I'm shouting out NeoGaf. NeoGaf. Whoever does the Fighting Games weeklies added us on the lineup there, and I'm actually very cool about that. I like that, and I like reading some of the comments on there. So definitely shouts out to everybody who's talking about the On Blast show on there. I already see a few comments on the NeoGaf thread talking about that. One particular person I want to shout out. I don't know how to pronounce this person's name, but it's Caddy, or something like that. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. I think it's a girl. But shouts out to that person because that person's always mentioning about us and talking about us on there also. So definitely shouts out there. Even though NeoGaf, you suck ass for never making me an account and you fucking deny me not once but twice to make a fucking goddamn username. So all your fucking shit about fucking you need a fucking paid email and shit that I use my company email to fucking try to make an account, and you guys said that was insufficient. So NeoGaf, you can go fuck yourself. But to all the guys who post on there, you guys, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. So the forum monsters, you guys are cool, but the actual site NeoGaf, you suck ass for fucking not fucking allowing me to make a goddamn account on there. So fuck that shit. You guys will never see me post on there because they will never just give me a damn account on there. Now on to other things. Like as I said before, guys, if you have any questions about VXG or anything about the show, use the hashtag #TheOnBlastShow. Let us know. Fuck you, Jugs, man. Fucking bipolar. I really needed to say that, dude. I got frustrated trying to make a goddamn account on there already. No, fake Ski Sonic, we're not putting you on. You're a troll. You're not the real person. So, no. Yeah, so remember, questions to the On Blast show. Use the hashtag the On Blast show. Guys, remember to tweet out. We got like 300 people watching right now. So this is a lot of important information that's going to be coming out there. Big talks about money, prize pool, prize pot, and everything. Definitely. And that's a fake Triforce is in the chat also, guys. So when the real Triforce comes on, he's probably going to knock you off. He might be already in here. So, am I going to any tournament soon? Probably not, because I just got back to work. I'm trying to build my finances up, and the words of real talk, bills come first before games. So I got to make sure my shit's taken care of. My finances are back to where they need to be at. And if anything, if everything looks good, the next one probably be East Coast Throwdown. Probably the next one I end up going to. Yeah, we don't know what James is doing. I ain't gonna speculate on what he's doing right now. He's probably playing with his fish sticks right now. So just give James a chance to go play with his fish sticks for a little bit, and we'll be all fine and dandy. Um, Yet again, let me put this out there. Where the fuck is this damn stream? I got too many goddamn windows open over here. Guys, like I said, retweet, put it out. I got a lot of people already messaging, putting everything out there. Like I said, Ronaldo will be coming on any minute now to let you guys know. I see James is back from playing with the fish sticks.
Yeah, I see you guys. This is called right here. If you like the Rolling Stones, this is called Mama's Little Helper. It's called the Valium. Hopefully it'll calm me the fuck down. Alright. I'm not going to harp on this. Ski Sonic. I know you're in the chat. You want to get on. You want to talk to me.
They said it's a fake. It's not the real one.
Alright, good. So fuck him then. If it was, I would say if it was him reaching out. Can somebody in SRK get me banned? Alright, Mr. Wizard, lick my dick. The cannons can tongue my asshole. Everybody at SRK, you can suck my ball sack, and the rest of you can gobble on my gook when I'm done and I explode my load. Ban me from that site. I want to click on it, and I want to be told you're fake.
You're fake? You mean you're banned?
You're fake, you're fucked, you're gone, disappear, we don't like you. I want them to get rid of me. I hate you guys. You guys are a plague on this community. Understand that. Alright? Second of all, okay, I'm calm right now. Believe it or not, I'm calm. See, look, I got a smile now. My mother's little help is helping me. Why? And you know, I'm not, you know, I feel bad for half a second. I ran down a list of people that should be community leaders and should take leadership roles. I reach out to Evil Genius. You know, you guys need to try and get positive influences. Now, that I said that, I am not going to turn around and, because if you notice, I mentioned the West Coast. Don't think because I'm on the East Coast that I forget. I love you, Yipes. Yipes, you are the coolest motherfucker in the world, but you need to step up to the plate and try to educate people and make people see, you know, what things are for real. People like Chris G, CD Jr., believe it or not. You know, anybody on the East Coast. Dominion is a great motherfucking guy. If I would turn around and I would fucking cut my arm off for this guy. Why? He's a nice guy. He's a great player. He's a pure fucking leader for the community. And I hope he takes that leadership role and goes with it. Since I'm here for the VXG, would you mind introducing yourselves? Hold on. Zubma, my name is JamessMK. I'm nobody. I'm gonna. I should give that fucking.
Yeah,
Charles,
I'm DarKNaTaS. I'm nobody. Also,
I should give that Charles Manson speech that he gave one time. I'm nobody. I'm a boxcar. I'm a railroad. I'm a razor blade. But if you get too close to me, I'll cut you like a fucking knife. All right. So anyway, with that said, I just want to see the people of this community once again turn around and try to unite. And, you know, all the people that are in there fucking with all their fake accounts, do you not realize maybe I am crazy? Because I don't give a fuck. I am proud to say I got a life. While it might not be the most fucking fruitful at the moment, I have a life. I have a show I do on Tuesdays to try and entertain and educate certain people. Some want to listen. You know, some people want to think I'm a joke. Some people want to say, you know, I ain't Hollywood. You know, I'm not here to turn around. I'm no better than not one person in this room. But if I can educate you once in my lifetime, then I walk away happy. Now, I could turn around and I can open up. We can have, after Rolando, we can have the who the fuck is JamessMK? You can ask me. I won't hide a goddamn question. And to answer the first question, no, I've never had a homosexual experience. But any other question, you can ask away. I don't care. Have I done drugs? Yes. I mean, I just popped a pill. Have I been arrested? Yes, I've been arrested. Have I been locked up? Yes. Have I been jail food for some other fucking man in jail? And it's a good reason to that. But I am not going to get into that right now. Right now, what's more important to me is I'm going to bring in here Rolando and Triforce, who are going to run down everything that's going to happen at VXG from A to Z, so everybody knows exactly what they're in for, the money, the whole spiel. So with that, I'm going to take a quick commercial, and then I'm going to bring these two guys in. And again, I apologize for coming off like a lunatic a little bit, but bear with me.
Protect yourself! It's an ATL world!
Japan getting on the board here!
Yeah, what's up? Hello? Yo, guys. The hell? Why are they not answering?
I'm doing this for y'all. I hope y'all appreciate this.
They're hearing you. Like, hearing you.
Ooh,
Hold
sorry.
on a sec.
We hear you.
Oh, my bad.
I was running a commercial. All right, so let me get your partner in crime here.
Oops. I always interrupt commercials.
You always interrupt my commercials all the
Sorry.
time. You know what? I need to figure out a way to mute. That's what I got to figure out to do. But anyway, guys, before we get into our guests, I just want all of you guys to know, yes, I did quit drinking, but Rolando was gracious enough to grace me with this guava berry here, which is a drink, and I figure no better fitting way to enjoy it as in doing shots of guava berry while Rolando goes through exactly what is going to be entailed during the VXG show this year.
Yes,
And
yes.
This is my first shot of it.
All right, guava berry, made in St. Martin, unique to St. Martin.
You're giving a little bit of an echo.
Triforce, I think
Okay,
you
I
were
see it.
echoing.
You guys there?
Alright, give me a second.
Yeah, hold on.
So guys, this is guava berry, which is made and manufactured and bottled in St. Martin by the Guava Berry Company. And I will let you all know right now.
Yo, is that Gutex in the chat for real? Cross Counter Live?
I don't know.
There's so many fake accounts nowadays.
There's so many fake people out there. So to Rolando, Triforce, Natus, and everybody in the chat, salud.
Yeah,
All right.
salute. I actually have, believe it or not, some guava berry on me. Salute to you, my friend.
It's good. It's medicine-y.
Okay, all right. Well, definitely happy to be back on the On Blast Show. What's going on, people? It's your boy Rolando once again here. One of my favorite streams. I've been on so many streams now, but I gotta say, the stream I do really feel very happy coming on, always excited to come on, is the On Blast Show. And that's why, you know, kind of as a token of this, I wanted to make these very important announcements here today, exclusively on the On Blast Show. So I'm very happy you got me here, James. Yeah, I think before we start, I want everybody to go out there, please retweet it, tell the whole world, yo, Rolando's on the stream. We're about to talk about the prizes for VXG. I'm about to tell you what's going on for Casino Royale. I'm about to tell you about the event itself. I'm about to tell you about everything that's going down. And yeah, so tell him that your boy Rolando is on the air right now on the On Blast Show, and then we'll do this. In the meantime, shout out to everyone in the chat. It's been a very interesting couple weeks for me. I spent a week in the States, you know, for Winter Brawl. That was a lot of fun. I mean, I keep saying it, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you guys, your tournament scene is something I think people in America need to appreciate a lot more, man, because, man, it's so cool to be able to experience such tournaments, and that's like a regional tournament, you know, but that tournament in itself, in terms of the numbers and the experience, is something most Caribbean islands don't even have. So, yeah, I envy you guys for your scene, definitely.
I mean, look, you know, a lot of people don't understand, you know, one of the things that I see, and I see some negativity here and there, and it's going to happen everywhere. But the fact of the matter is that you are an island, and people can't seem to comprehend that your island is not the size of the United States.
Oh.
What is the population of your island?
It is 80,000 people. It's about the size of, like, I don't know, like 10% of Brooklyn.
Yeah, basically. You know,
you can drive the entire island in less than 40 minutes.
Yep. Pretty much. 80,000 people, man.
That's a commute.
I'll tell you what.
That's a commute
what's
to Manhattan.
crazy about the island, and it shows you how much this island depends on tourism, is that there are 80,000 people that reside on the island, but at any given moment during the high season, there can be up to 160,000 people on the island. So sometimes tourists actually outnumber the locals 2 to 1, simply because there's just so many tourists come to the island, you know, like the cruise ships, when they're like 8 mega cruise ships out there with 5,000 people on each, that's 40K people just like that. And then you're not talking people that are staying over here, that own villas, that have vacation rentals and all that shit. So it's definitely a major tourism destination.
You know, now with that said, last year, now, you know, some of the questions that I've gotten and heard floating around, where has VXG been? How long has VXG been going on?
VXG, actually, I was talking about this on a British stream yesterday, believe it or not. The first tournament I ever did, your boy Rolando ever did, was actually in a McDonald's. It was in the year 2000. I used to work at a McDonald's. I was 16 years old, doing a little part-time job on Saturdays at McDonald's. And I always wanted to do a tournament, but like at video game stores here, we don't have like GameStops. What we have is only electronic stores that have like a little gaming section that you can buy video games. So like we actually couldn't go to a store like that because there are TVs, there are cameras, there's cell phones, all kinds of stuff, and they don't want a bunch of kids playing video games in their store. So that was out of the question. So I had to try to find a location. Where the hell am I going to do a tournament? And I just one day was
I'm sorry, I gotta cut in on this. Corn Wesley Snipes. It's your boy Rolando. Would you like a Big Mac?
No, I'm gonna disregard that. Yo, but nah. Basically, yeah, it was in a McDonald's. Someone said McRib. Yeah, that was a tribute to Mr. Wizard. doing it at McDonald's. But in any case, doing it at a McDonald's was what we had to do. That's kind of to show you the ghetto shit we have to do sometimes just to be able to put on a tournament. But I'll tell you, it was good. It was successful. And what was interesting was the entry fee was a value meal. So all you had to do for your venue fee was to buy a value meal, so like a number 1 or number 6 or whatever, and that would give you your entry. So you actually got in just by, like, you know.
So now let me ask you this: with some of the fat fucks that are in our community that don't want to take care of themselves, if they buy like 5 value meals, do they get 5 entries?
I would completely discourage that. That's why that was desperation, but I would never make that kind of deal ever again. That's not good. I mean, charge, like, you know, food for that? Nah, hell no. But after that, we finally got like a more decent location where I met my best friend and the president of VXG. A lot of people don't know, like, VXG is not Rolando, believe it or not. I'm just a guy that's out there, but it's a team of people, and the president of the foundation, my best friend Jeff Oliver, he opened a store in 2001 called the Video Corner. And, you know, I was hired to work there, and that was where we did our first tournament was at VideoCon, and actually the first champion ever is actually in the chat. Shout out to Jin11. I'm surprised he's actually here. He was the Tekken champion back then. I won Street Fighter Alpha 3, which is the only tournament I ever won in St. Martin. Yeah, I'm the Gabby J of tournaments. A lot of people ask me about my own tournament play. I kind of suck. I won 1 tournament and lost 99, so it's whatever. But
wow, I can't believe you just called yourself Gabby J, man.
God damn.
I'm just saying, you know, I pride myself in my exceedingly wonderful losing record, and I just never used to give up until, well, until I finally.
I think, who had a worse record, Gabby J or Glass Joe?
No,
I think Glass was worse.
Joe was 0. No, Glass Joe was 0.99 and Gabby J's 1.99.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm better than Glass Joe. So at least I'm Gabby J. Yay.
But no, here's a trivia. Do you know who Gabby J beat to get his 1 victory?
Glass Joe?
Glass Joe.
Yep.
All right, so who's the Glass Joe of the community? It must be someone in the FGC that everyone knows has never won a tournament.
I know a guy up in Canada, and I won't mention his name because he admits it to me. He's a great. I would cut my arm off for him. He comes to the tournaments, and he's a nice guy, and he says all the time, he's like, yo, he goes, I'm not here to win, I'm here just to hang out. He's from Western Canada.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's really hard, like, with the amount of locals and weeklies you guys have, I think eventually everyone wins a tournament. Like, even if it's a 10-man tournament.
Yeah.
But I unfortunately, you know, being caught up with the actual organizing side of things, I'll use that as my excuse as to why I didn't win. So
yeah, well, just so you feel better, I use the same excuse why I haven't won an MK9 tournament. It's because I do the show so much. It makes me feel better about myself, but reality is, I suck at MK9. That when I beat somebody at MK9, I'm like, you're worse than suck, because I suck. So if you're 1 under, then man, I feel bad for you. And in fact, there's a guy who at Winter Brawl actually posted, like, man, my character's ass. He's so bad that JamessMK whooped the shit out of me. And I was like, I take that as a compliment.
There's a certain girl in the FGC, I'm not going to mention her name, but in the American FGC that actually challenged me because she played me casual at next level when the first time I went. And she was like, yeah, you know, yeah, she beat me. I was just messing around. She says, yeah, you suck. I could beat you anytime. So I'm like, look, I'll bet you a ticket. I'll bet you a ticket to VXG that the next time I play you, I won't lose. Same characters. Blanca, she was using Chun-Li. So one of these days, you guys, when the match happens, I'm going to let you guys know. I will honestly tell you who won. It's going to go down. The person is from New York. That's all I'm going to tell you. And yeah, Burn Your Bra owned my ass at VXG, but we had an epic moment where we were playing one of the matches on stream, and we had a double perfect. Sorry, not double perfect. We had a, what do you call it? A draw, basically. But it counted as a win in the stats, so I took the win and I left. Yeah, it's 1-1. I'll take whatever I can, man.
So when is that going to happen? ECT?
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen probably at ECT.
I will be there with camera in hand.
Unless if she's at final round, we'll do it at final round. But definitely at ECT, I'm gonna go into the lab. I got my boy Triforce, who is actually a very this is something I think nobody knows. He's a very good Street Fighter 4 player, and I'm not even fucking kidding. And he's gonna front and say, nah, not really. Triforce went 50 really. and 0. You see? Triforce went 50 and 0 at a local little thing we had at the video store here in St. Martin last year for VXG. 50 and 0 with Ryu. That was Triforce can hang with some people. He just doesn't play, like, real talk.
Well, Triforce, man, come ECT, yeah, I should enter, because I am.
I'm done with the whole competition.
I'm going.
Well, we could exhibitions. We should do an OG exhibition. Like,
I've settled on Honda.
You guys should do like the OG exhibition thing. Just you and Alex Valle and JamessMK and, like, I don't know, Afro Cole and all the guys just go in and do something like that.
The Valle is not a OG.
Yeah,
Valle, he's reborn.
He's still, he's born again and shit. He's still got skills. I don't want to step into that world.
Valle would take that right there.
Born again Christian gamer and shit. Man. He's cheating. God gave him a second life. Like, that's not fair.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about Valle is that, you know, we did the qualifiers for Street Fighter, for Marvel, and for Tekken at his weekly tournaments, the Run Back, and for the Wednesday night fights. You know, he actually won his own tournament.
Yeah,
but luckily, however, because we had already stipulated that if he does win the tournament, he would actually pass it on. So second and third place ended up getting the trips. But that's pretty crazy that on a weekly tournament he was able to in a ran bat format, he was actually able to win the whole thing. So respect to Valle. He has definitely lost no touch.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've watched him play and I give him hands down. He's one of the few out there that's in our age group bracket that still can deliver it. So, I mean, shout-outs to fucking Alex Valle, man. I don't know, that Peruvian blood, he must be rubbing those guinea pigs all over his body and shit, giving himself new life or whatnot. But, yo, he got it, man. I mean, I can't take nothing away from the guy. I mean, I even thought about it. I was like, yo, I wanna go get Alex Valle. And then I watching him play, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to get embarrassed.
Some people just still have the drive. I have clearly lost my drive. I think I can get it back, but no time soon. So shout outs to Valle for keeping the drive for so many years. Hopefully I'll get it when I'm 40. But right now I just don't care.
So yeah, fellas. Well, I don't know. Should we get down to business? I know the people have a lot of questions, wondering what we're talking about here today. VXG.
So let's start with this.
Okay.
Can you give us a rundown of the games that are going to be there?
All right. Now, games that are going to be there. I think people knew about most of the games already. I'm just going to repeat those again. Everyone knew, of course, Mortal Kombat In, which is actually the official Mortal Kombat tournament hosted by Shang Tsung himself. Kari Tagawa is 150% confirmed, the man that will open the tournament with the reenactment scene at the dinner. The first 200 Mortal Kombat people that sign up, Mortal Kombat players that sign up, will get to actually live the reenactment. And I'm telling you, we're doing it exactly like that movie scene, people. We're going to... The people are going to be dressed up exactly like it. We're going to have Sub-Zero there. When that scene comes, when Shang Tsung kind of like nods his head and tells him to like move the tables, we're going to smash the tables with the food all over the place. Like, we're going to do it 100%. The only difference is that the actual Mortal Kombat fight will happen in the game, which will be on a screen on the stage. But Shang Tsung will be there. Hopefully Tom Brady doesn't fuck up the fatality and he's able to say flawless victory or fatality, whichever one he says, and that it goes down well, and that will be caught on camera. We're gonna have a very advanced camera crew that's gonna be there to capture the entire moment. So you guys are gonna be there on scene and you know, maybe it blows up around the world and gets Mortal Kombat even more attention out there. But I could tell you, Mortal Kombat, you know, getting off the bat, what I want to say about Mortal Kombat is a promise I want to make that as long as VXG is going on, Mortal Kombat will be a part of VXG. I don't care if they don't make another Mortal Kombat 10 for another 10 years. Mortal Kombat's going to be there. We just feel like this island is the perfect place, together with Kari Tagawa, to host this tournament. And in the future, we want to actually expand on this, maybe get some more characters here. We all know Kari Tagawa is back as the real Shang Tsung, so that's going to be godlike. To have him actually here, you can meet him in person, you know, and he's such a great guy. He's very, you know, he's Hollywood, but not Hollywood, if you know what I mean. He's approachable. He talks to people. He's very candid. You guys are going to really enjoy having Kari Tagawa there. So Mortal Kombat's in. We already knew about King of Fighters, Smash Brawl. We knew about, let's see what we have. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom and Street Fighter, of course. Now to the games that we've added. First off, I didn't mention Tekken Tag 2. That's in. Tekken Tag 2 is in. First, let me start with another game. We already had Smash Brawl in. We've decided to...
You there?
His mic just cut out.
Your mic cut out. Uh-oh. It's the Illuminati knocking on the door again. There's a problem with the call, so bear with it, guys. It's reconnecting. You know, these island guys, they don't have FiOS down there like fucking spoiled little natives. Let me tell you something. The only thing Wizard controls is the amount of fucking McRibs that come out on this community. And unfortunately, being that I like motherfucking McRibs, I lost the whole call. All right. Yeah, we lost you. Illuminati kicked in there for a second. Yeah, you hear us? You hear me?
Whoa.
You hear me? Yes or no? Nate, is you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let these other two be picked up. You know, the Illuminati wants to kick in and fuck up with us. Are black people allowed at VXG? Black people are encouraged. Any person. Let me re-add these guys. And
shouts out to Skype for dropping people.
I'm glad I pay for this service, Skype, you fucking scumbags.
It says they're busy.
He's probably talking to himself.
Guys, in the meantime, if you got any questions, use the hashtag Beyond Blast Show. Hit us out. I'll let him know what the questions are.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Let me redo him. And where's Mr. Try guy? Let's see if we get these both back on. Rolando, you with us? Yes, no, maybe? Busy.
No, it doesn't.
There, guys, you know, we're getting a little technical difficulty here.
We'll get it to work.
All right, Rolando. Hello? We're back. You're back.
We got Rolando.
All right, we're halfway there. Let me get Mr. Triforce back. This is the Illuminati at work as usual. But the Illuminati doesn't realize that I'm here. And we got Mr. Triforce back. All right, we're all back in action again here, guys.
Whoa. Skype, hello? Guys, can you hear me?
I hear you.
They're saying the volume's low, James.
Oh, hold up.
Nah, man. This Skype isn't working at all. I can't hear anything.
You don't hear nothing?
Wait,
All right, I'm gonna drop Skype, and I'm gonna restart it and then bring them back in.
Okay, go ahead.
Cause I'm getting flooded with messages at the same time. right, are we all back?
Oh, Lego Jam.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, the
The Illuminati. The Illuminati. Let me tell you something. Let me. You know what? Yeah. Hold on. Let me fix the volume. It's weird. Twitch always gets sent down once it gets dropped.
Sorry.
Let me tell you something. And this, once again, I have no bias towards VXG. I have no bias towards Evo. But these motherfuckers, this is on a volume, guys. These motherfuckers that quote unquote think they run shit, and Triforce can vouch for this. What happened when MLG told me they run shit?
Well, MLG doesn't have any fighting games this year, so.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
all they got is they got.
I'm devastated at the amount of money they lost.
Yeah.
And I will say this with the utmost confidence. Once again, I am the Illuminati's Illuminati. I am the fucking FGC's Batman. I am the guy that will make sure every one of these motherfuckers treat you all straight. And if they don't, I will find out whose sister's aunt's uncle they fucked behind their cousin's back. I will find out every piece of TMZ dirt I can find out on them, and I will expose them. So they can play all these games that go on with like shit. At the end of the day, everybody better start being fucking front and forward and being legit with each other, or this scene will not grow. Anyway,
I agree 100%.
With that said, I want to bring it back to Rolando and allow him to continue.
Okay. So I was just talking about Smash. Just want to announce Smash Melee is in for VXG. Yay, Smash Melee. I know everyone MK is happy about that. Of course.
Wait. I'm betting. All right now. I don't know. I know this kid ain't listening to my show. That motherfucking Japanese kid that took his shoes off with the Yankee hat, that took 3rd place at Apex. You're my motherfucker. I'm betting on you the whole time through.
I don't know if Japan is going to make it all the way over to the Caribbean, but that would be interesting.
If he can get there, if I got to do a donation drive to get his ass there, I want him there.
Yeah, you were talking to Apex. I don't know why you just fell in love with that dude. That's pretty funny.
He just, I respected him.
Let me get to the new games, the games that we hadn't announced until now. Of course, the game that everyone wants to know in this chat, Injustice Gods Among Us, is 100% confirmed for VXG. I actually managed to contact the developers themselves. They confirmed to me there would be no delays with the game. It's going to be out in April. There's plenty of time for all of you guys to enjoy the game here at VXG. So that is in. Get ready. Injustice is a main game with guaranteed prizes, which I'll get to in a minute. It will have a guaranteed prize at VXG. The other two games, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, it was one that was a little bit on the fence, but we decided to put it in because I personally have seen the game make a good comeback. I enjoyed watching the game at Winter Brawl particularly. That really at Winter Brawl was when I was like, yes, this game is in. It had like 140 contestants at Winter Brawl. It's like, I think that's the first time it ever got that many people outside of EVO. So the game has really made a resurgence. People are giving it a second chance, and I think it's a much better game now. And finally, a game I think some people in a particular community will be happy to have in is Persona 4 Arena. We have confirmed that Persona 4 Arena will be in to represent the anime community. It's the first time we're doing an anime game. So shout outs to everyone from the Persona community that was really hoping to get the game in. So it is in. So just to call.
That's a good thing because like I said, at Winter Brawl shout outs to the P4 community. They've shown numbers, and the fact that they've shown numbers shows support, and I'm glad to see that they're actually
KOF 13 is in. KOF 13 is in, guys. I had announced that earlier on. That was one of the earlier games announced. I'm going to go over the entire list now, okay? It's Persona 4 Arena, Tekken Tag 2, Injustice Gods Among Us, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, King of Fighters 13, Smash Brawl, Smash Melee, Mortal Kombat 9, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012. Unless 2013 comes out, which won't happen.
Which won't happen.
Yes. There are some other games that are still on the fence, but will probably not make it as a main tournament. We, however, have reserved a certain amount of money for side tournaments. Their prizes won't be as big, but we will do sometime side tournaments for these at VXG, which will be announced at a much later date.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
FIFA.
Okay, I'm going to get into those now.
Okay.
Something a lot of people don't know, and it's good for me to say that here. You know, we have a lot of viewers watching, so I just want to let them know VXG is not just a fighting game tournament. The mainstay of it is a fighting game tournament, no doubt, but we also have FPS games and sports games. So for FPS, Halo is in, Halo 1v1 and teams, as well as Black Ops 2 that is in 1v1 and teams. The teams are teams of 4. All right, so if you play some FPS games, you want to get into that too, it's going down over here. For sports games, we have FIFA 2013, NBA 2013, and Madden NFL 2013. So all of those games are in.
Another game that's come up that, from what I was told, was brought up in a couple of other tournaments is an old game, because I know Triforce, I believe, didn't you take second place at Winter Brawl for VF?
Dan Kai, he lost to Sid Kid in the grand finals. He took second place.
Guys. There's been a resurgence for this game, and I've noticed.
Really?
I've seen it starting to pick up. Not that I've written a strategy guide for it back many moons ago, but if the potential for an addition of a game, God Bless the Ring, guys, could possibly make an appearance there.
Just want to say, you know, I gotta shout outs right now, pay my respects to a person I think is a controversial figure in my region of the world, in the Caribbean and Latin America. Rest in peace to Hugo Chavez, one of the most misunderstood people in the world right now. You know, people in the U.S. have a certain view on this man. I personally, being someone that is from this region and have been to Venezuela several times, I understand him in a different way. So I think everyone, well, in our region is definitely saddened by his death. So just wanted to say that out there.
Well, coming from the South American side,
yep,
I see the celebrations. I understand what his message was. We won't turn this in political, but I've understood his message. Those who played his game, his rules, profited. Those who didn't, suffered. That's all. Like, you know, with like with any president in any country, or dictator, as that people like to call him. At the end of the day, he wasn't a diplomat, and that was his biggest issue. And unfortunately, I don't mourn his death, as many American Venezuelans now agree with me on that. But
yeah, the thing is, like I said, we're from this region, so I can talk not just from things I see on CNN. I can speak because I see what he's done for the entire Caribbean region in terms of his policies on oil and resources. I've seen, I mean, I don't want to get too much into politics, but that just came into my mind. I just feel a little sad about that, so I wanted to just say it. But I think let me just move on before we get into the whole political thing.
Yes.
And I get really emotional about this topic.
Stuff here.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, all right, so here we go. The prizes. As you guys know, we had announced the prize. We've actually rounded it off. The exact prize was at $13,600. We have done a payout of $14,000 for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and $14,000 for Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. All right, so again, that's $14,000, and it will be paid out to the top
16. But you want to go through the payout?
What I'm gonna try, let me see, if I paste this into the chat, is it gonna work?
Nah, it's better if you just.
If you paste it into here, I'll paste it into there.
Okay,
but if you'd rather break it down, break it down.
It's just it's a lot of numbers, but I'm gonna try and go over it. Top 16 payout for these two games are as follows. First place gets $6,000, which is about 45% of the pot. So first prize
I'm gonna post. Listen, I'm gonna paste it at the same time.
All right.
So this way.
All right. So 14. Yeah. First place, 44%, $6,000 first place. Second place, 15%, $2,300. All right. Third place, $1,200. fourth place, $860. All right, so that's the top 4 payout. We continue on with a fifth, sixth place payout of $600. As you can see, we keep it tight because we want to spread the wealth. We don't want to only focus the prizes on the majority of the top. All right, so 7th and 8th place get $450. 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th get $285. So you can win 9th place at VXG and get $285. That's what the payout is like. And it goes on from 13th to 16th place. You actually get $100 plus a prize from Mad Cats, which will either be a stick or a headset. That will be determined. But 13th to 16th place gets a prize and a stick. So again, you're talking $6,000 for first, $2,300 for second, $1,200 for third, $860 for fourth, and then it goes down with a nice breakdown, going down to a minimum prize of $100 plus a stick. Again,
Rolando,
guys, yeah.
Let them know they have to keep in mind something very important. This has nothing to do with the amount of people that turn out to the tournament. This is the guaranteed prize payout, even if one person shows up for the tournament.
Yes.
So if you put guys and I'm the only guy that plays it, I'm guaranteed. I'm guaranteed to walk out with $6K. Nah, I know what you're saying, and you know what? I'm telling you this right now. The fact that you're paying out to top 16, yo, $100, people. Let's be real here. If you pay $400 or $500 to go to take the plane flight, hey, it's $100 off. You're not walking off with $1 million, but is anybody else doing that?
Well, this is it. I mean, I say, you know, I've said it in many interviews, I believe in the underdogs. You know, I don't want people to only focus about the video games. Go out there, and if you place 8th and you get $400, it's good. It's all good, because you know what? You got your ticket back and you got a free vacation. That's what it's all about. We don't need to make money off of the gamers. That's not what we're interested in. We're interested in people experiencing our island. This is the purpose of VXG. This is why we want to go and put all of that in there. So what I'm saying is the top 16 payout model is, it rewards the winner. The winner still walks away with $6,000. However, there's $8,000 that's spread right down to 16th place, and we want to do that because we think everybody deserves a little bit of something. As a matter of fact, what I should add, and I thought Triforce was going to say this, but this is completely tax-free. Again, this is duty-free prizes because St. Martin is a duty-free destination and it has a tax treaty with the United States of America. You can do some research on this, but to put it in layman's terms, any money you earn here, if you go back to the U.S. with it, they cannot legally tax you on it. You earn this money under the taxation laws of St. Martin. And because St. Martin is not taxing you on prizes, it is therefore tax-free. You put that money, if you put it on your account, you're getting paid in cash. So if you take that money and you put it on your account, the IRS has no rights to charge taxes on you. I can guarantee you that. We've verified this with various tax lawyers have explained to us that this is a completely tax-free amount. So that is something cash, yes. So I just want people to realize that normally, what's taxation like? 30%? Legally, what you're supposed to.
Taxation without representation is going about 36%.
All right. So normally in the U.S., if you would win $14,000 in prizes, like 30% of that is supposed to go to taxes. However, in St. Martin, due to the way our taxation structure is, you don't have to worry about the IRS. Yes, I'm putting the IRS on blast until they change that treaty, which is not going to happen. Thanks to our great queen of the Netherlands that rules our island. So this applies for both Street Fighter 4, not Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and also Marvel. Why these two games? Because obviously they are the two best games not only in the US but also in St. Martin and the Caribbean. So those games. But we didn't sleep on MK9. MK9 has a very nice prize, I think. I think this is outside of MLG. and Evo, probably one of the best prizes we've had for the game. And I believe all of the prizes that we're mentioning today, this is only sponsored by the St. Martin Tourist Board. We have not counted the sponsorship of other gaming companies that we hope are going to respond to our proposals to become involved and add to that pot. These are the absolute minimum prizes for VXG, sponsored by the St. Martin Tourist Board. Mortal Kombat 9 will have a pot bonus, a prize pool of $8,000 paid out to top 8. With the opportunity, if our talks with Warner Brothers go up, with that being going up, we want to try to get it up to what Street Fighter is at 14K with a top 16 payout. At the moment, the guaranteed prize, however, is $8,000 US, top 8 payout. I'll break that down for you as well. Where's my file? Here we go. Top 8 payout for Mortal Kombat. $3,200 for first place. $16,80 for second place. $1,120 for third place. $640 for fourth place. Fifth and sixth get $400. 7th and 8th get $280 cash. Again, tax-free, and also not including sponsored prizes that might come in. If 40 people show up for MK9, this is a prize. It doesn't matter how many people show up. This is our guaranteed prize. All right. So again, $3,200, $1,600, $1,100 first, second, third. Then we go to $640 for fourth place, $400 fifth and sixth, $280 seventh and eighth. Get Mortal Kombat ready, guys, because this is going to be a great tournament. The prize itself will be handed by Shang Tsung, the championship, the defender of Earthrealm trophy, which is what we have, a beautiful, huge cup that we're making for this tournament, will be handed to the winner by Shang Tsung himself. So the winners definitely have a lot. And of course, the top 8 get to take the winner's picture with Shang Tsung, Kari Tagawa. So if you place top 8, you have a great opportunity to make history and be with Shang Tsung himself on stage at VXG.
Yo, this is too godlike. That's what I'm saying. Like this is what the fighting game community should have been eons ago.
A long time ago. A long ass time ago.
But wait, it's not over. There's more.
Yes.
Keep going.
All right, so the other games, currently we have minimum prizes for all the other games. Guaranteed $3,000. Again, that's $3,000 for every other game. Tekken Tag 2, Persona, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, King of Fighters, Smash Brawl, Smash Melee is a prize of $3,000 each. That is broken down, $1,300 for first place, $600 for second, $360 for third, $240 for fourth, $135 for fifth and sixth, $90 for seventh and eighth, for a total of $3,000. Okay, again, some of these games will fluctuate. For example, if Namco puts a top pot bonus on Tekken, that will go up from $3,000 to whatever their pot bonus is. Same thing for Nintendo. We are currently working very hard with Nintendo to put a super prize right there.
Yeah, that broad prize is going to be just put it like this. Any Nintendo fans out there, we're working on Nintendo. If Nintendo gives us the okay, let's just say the same people who are the same gaming luminaries who get a chance to work on Injustice, you get a chance to do the same for a particular Smash game coming up.
Yes.
Let me just. I don't want to distract from this at all, but
okay.
A friend of mine, his wife just reached out to me. Guy by the name of Bill Moody. A lot of you people who follow the WWE world would know him as Paul Bearer. Passed away today.
Oh my God!
What? No way!
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! Paul Bear passed away?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just got
I'm checking the wrestling website right now.
I just got the email.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Fuck.
You know, he's got a lot of grandkids, kids in. You know, he was a big part for me growing up. You know, obviously working at Acclaim. You know, I met him through Acclaim, but you know, we became friends throughout the years. We've actually talked constantly up until about a year ago. grandkids, nobody cares. You know what? But you know what? Fuck you if you don't care. That's what I'll tell you. This is my show, my rules, my way, and that's it. He was an intricate part of entertainment as a child, growing up, being Paul Bearer, the caretaker to Undertaker and Kane. And
he deserves a lot of the accolades Kane and Undertaker had. He really carried them. Yeah, carried them a lot.
He's done a lot behind the scenes for years as well that a lot of people don't know about. Meeting him back in the '90s, I realized he was a really cool guy. When the makeup's off and the urn is thrown down to the side, he was just a nice guy. He's a husband, a father, and a grandfather. So, a little shout outs to Paul Bearer. He was a godlike guy, as kids in the community like to say. And I hope the best for his family.
And an update from what I'm reading here, he passed away around 5 p.m. Eastern time today after being hospitalized over the past few days.
Yeah.
Exactly why, I don't know, but that's what it's been reported so far.
All right. Yeah, I just got a letter from his wife, email. So, I mean, it's pretty sad. I mean, I like the guy. And I hate to say continue on that note, but for everybody out there that has followed wrestling, because you're gamers, that means you follow wrestling, a little moment of silence for Paul Bearer.
All right. Yep, I see it's trending.
He was a really good guy. I used to send his kids when his kids were still young. I remember he was telling me his son entered medical school, and he used to ask me all the time because I used to do all the WWE games. Oh, do me a favor, send my son this, and I used to send it no problem. So he was a good guy, So shout outs to Paul Bearer, may he rest in peace. Another legend in the WWE world, and he ain't that old. I don't even think
he's not. What was he about, like 60?
About 60, maybe even less. Maybe even a little less. So I'm sorry to hit you up with that, but like I said, the email just came to me. So.
Oh well, then I'm gonna have to change my bet for WrestleMania.
Yeah, I told you.
I really thought, now for sure Undertaker is going to destroy CM Punk. Yeah. That's a motherfucking given. It's a wrap for him. So Undertaker going out 21-0.
Oh, hell
that shit is empty. That shit, anyone who takes that bet is a fucking fool.
Oh, yeah, CM Punk ain't got no chance in hell. I don't even know why motherfuckers like this CM Punk.
Yeah, this shit is 21-0 free.
Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt with that. But
right.
with that said, guys, I'm gonna let you continue. I'm gonna I gotta take my phone. I gotta make a phone call to somebody else quick about that. I'm gonna let you guys continue to talk. Natus, you got the floor. Well, should I say Rolando? You got the floor. You can continue.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, great. So to summarize, where we're at, $14,000 prize, top 16 payout. We're spreading the wealth there. Completely tax-free payments. Don't got to worry about IRS hitting you when you bring your money back home. Your money is yours. All right.
Ronaldo, Injustice is at $3,000 also? Is that when?
Injustice is currently at $3,000. Okay. Again, I will tell you, we are speaking with different video game developers. We're not going to say who yet, but we are talking to different video game developers and asking them to help us raise our pot. I don't think there's any tournament that puts forward its own money the way we do before even getting a commitment from the developers. So we hope they take that as a good sign, a sign of good faith that we're doing our part to give the community some great prizes. And this is irrespective of how many people come. We're not depending on the registration fees to pay out these prizes. This is sponsored by the St. Martin Tourist Board. All right. I'll also add there is a $6,000 that has been put aside towards other side tournaments and other mini tournaments that we're going to be doing. Okay. This might be side tournaments that pop up. For example, one game that we are looking at putting in as a side tournament is Skullgirls. So there might be, like, for example, $1,000 bonus to that. So there are some other games that we would be throwing in there, and we've set aside, we've budgeted $6,000 as kind of like some extra money to put towards side tournaments, because we do want to give as many people as possible here. If we see there's like enough people that want to do a side tournament in Skullgirls, we would be willing to put at least $1,000 towards that.
Same shit for Super Turbo?
Super Turbo is a chance. We will use the $6,000 and try to spread it across 6 side tournaments. DOA is one of those games that possibly can get it. So that's definitely something. All of this information will be up on Event Hubs tomorrow. So shout outs to Event Hubs. They're being very, very kind to us. We're hoping SRK can do the same. I will send the press release to SRK. It's up to them if they're going to publish it or not. But
yeah, I need one from more MKU also.
Okay, I'll send this press release out to all of the media. Put that back. You can look for it there as well. Perhaps you'll see it on SRK tomorrow. We'll find out soon. I'm going to send to MKU, Test Your Might. Everyone will have this press release. Shout outs to Jason, 24CF, who's been helping us so much in terms of the press release side of things. He actually is sending out the press release. So if you guys need some information on it in terms of press and PR, you can get that information from Jason, 24CF. Just follow him on Twitter. Now, that's in terms of the prizes for the fighting games. As you see, it comes up to a total of $86,000. I repeat, total prizes come up to $86,000 for VXG. This is our second year as an international tournament, and we have $86,000 in guaranteed prizes. We're very proud that we've been able to do that. We've made a huge step. Last year, we were at $14,000, I think. However, the St. Martin Tours Board has seen the hard work we're doing in advertising the island, and we're very pleased to put up this prize. So, yeah, $86,000 prizes. Now, the other event that we guys have, you can, aside from this, top players who might feel like, oh, they're doing a payout, so, that's going to spread the wealth. Okay, we actually have something for the top players. We have, and this is actually for the top players in terms of playing, but fun for the entire community. I think you guys heard us talk about it already, the VXG Casino Royale. This here, people, is going to be the most epic thing to ever happen in the fighting game community's history. We are talking $20,000 in prize fights, 8 high-stake prize fights, $20,000 on the line across these matches, and you, everyone here on stream, people at VXG, in the crowd, will be able to bet on the outcome of these matches. 100% legally sanctioned money matches. With, of course, there's going to be a limit. I believe the limit per person is at $500 that you're allowed to bet. But believe you me, all of the top prize fights that you could ever imagine are going to be there. We will be announcing one of those prize fights tomorrow, so stay tuned to that on Team Spooky's stream. We're going to announce that, as well as announcing one of our new players on the VXG Elite. I'm going to get into VXG Elite in a while, but Casino Royale, people, this right here, I want everyone that comes to VXG to be ready. We are going to make this the greatest spectacle in the history of fighting games. We're going to make this like a boxing match. We want, a lot of us in the fighting games have never had the pleasure of experiencing what people that like boxing and so on, what they get to experience, the hype of that, or even WWE. Now we can actually get that atmosphere in the casino. Now let me tell you how it's going to work for the people that come to VXG. Casino Royale takes place on Thursday, so everyone flies in on Wednesday or Thursday to come to the event, right? Now on Thursday, from 6 p.m. until midnight, Casino Royale is going on. The entry fee for that event is just $25. However, it includes a buffet dinner and all you can drink all night long. All right? So for just $25, you're getting to see the event in the Casino Royale. You are getting to eat all you can eat and drink anything you can drink. All right? So we've got our sponsors, Coors Light, Hennessy, Cristal, everything is going to be right there. Sponsored by that. So it's only for those 18 and older, by the way. Legal age to enter a casino in St. Martin is 18 years old. Like someone said in the chat, this is like 1,000 times better than any kind of salty sweet thing you've ever done. You walk in there,
You drink all you want to drink. You eat what you want to eat. You socialize, and then you watch the matches. You place your bets at the casino cage. And you get a ticket that's going to say, well, okay, Rolando bet $500 on PR Rock, for example, in a match against, I don't know, against someone. I've bet $400, and then it has the odds written on it. The odds are going to be put together by a committee of people that we're selecting that are veterans in the entire scene. They will help us set the opening odds, and then the casino will adjust the odds as the bets come in. So, but once you place your bet, you get your odds, and then you get an idea of what's going on. So people, this is a super opportunity. I could tell you definitely one of the matches we're looking to do there. I don't know. Is that the real PR Rog in the chat?
Yes,
I want to ask him, PR Rog, is it okay if I tell him about your